Hey everybody, it's Chris from Steeda, and we have Jamie Bell here, our lead technician and race car driver. Today we're going to be talking about our new adjustable rear competition bar for S550 Mustangs. This is a big deal. We've been developing this part for the past 2 years on our yellow number 20 car, our HPDE car, the orange EcoBoost, my GT350, as well as our black Mach 1. It's been on pretty much any car that sees track time here at Steeda, and perfecting the rates has been kind of the talk of the town here for the past 2 years. Jamie, tell us a little bit about this bar and why it's different from other bars out there.
We designed this bar around the higher spring rates that we were running on the HPD car, the road race number 20, the EcoBoost, and the other cars to increase the amount of grip that the back of the car has. If you don't have grip at the back of the car, you can't accelerate. Some of the problems we were seeing were corner exit, where the stiffer bars were trying to raise the inside tire as you were exiting the corner, and we wanted to soften it up so we could take advantage of that inside tire a little more. And we started working on rates that allowed us to do that, and we just kept refining until we ended up with this bar.
And how does this compare? Obviously, we started with the factory bars, then we moved to our existing adjustable bar that's more for street-oriented cars. So people that are running sport progressives, their minimum drop springs, our ultralights, those types of springs that are more street-oriented, our existing street adjustable bar is perfect for that. But Jamie, how did the street adjustable bar compare to this comp bar?
The street adjustable bar is stiffer because it was designed around the softer spring rates and to reduce the body roll through the bars more than the spring rates. This bar is kind of the opposite. It's more to work with the higher spring rates and not induce too much control into the suspension.
So what you're saying is the bar rate itself and the spring rate both work in unison together with the roll stiffness of the car, correct?
Yes.
So for street cars, obviously you have that softer spring rate. You're gonna need, like we've talked about in our previous sway bar video, you're gonna need additional bar rate to keep that car relatively level through the turns. But for those track-oriented cars that are running those much stiffer spring rates, you're gonna need more compliance through this competition rear bar, which is why we focus more on softer rates. Now, in comparison to a base GT bar, you can expect to see a 23% softer rate in the first hole, then a 7% softer rate in the second hole, and the third stiffest hole is 13% stiffer than a base GT bar. All in all, this is up to 39% softer than our existing street adjustable bar. Now you're probably wondering why there isn't a front sway bar on this table, and that's because our existing adjustable front bar is a perfect combination for this competition rear bar. And the reason for that is in our testing, the issues that we saw were in the rear of the car. That's where more compliance was needed. The issue was on corner exit, which is why this bar is here. Right, Jamie?
Yep, corner exit is one of your biggest things on track. The faster you can get off a corner, the quicker you can get to the next corner.
So let's talk about who would want to run this bar. If you're running our dual rate springs, whether it's 8243, 8244, or 8246, that is where you're gonna wanna run this competition bar. Those are the higher secondary rates in the rear. You're seeing 1,200 pounds of rate on that secondary rate for those dual rate springs. So that's where this competition bar really comes in well, because it's gonna give you that compliance you need to get powered down on corner exit.
Yeah, that would be correct.
In addition to the R&D that went into this competition rear bar, we also tested our adjustable ride height system that we recently released. That replaces your dual rate spring or existing stock spring location, puts 2 perches in there, and allows you to use a universal coilover spring in the rear. What that means is you can easily swap springs in and out, nice and easy, but the point is the comp bar would make a great addition to that system, or vice versa, if you are running a higher spring rate in the rear. Next up, we want to talk about the relocation brackets. Jamie, tell us why relocation brackets are included with this kit.
It helps to improve the geometry of the rear sway bar as it relates to the end links and how they attach and the angles that they run. It moves the sway bar further back on the car to straighten those end links out, make them more vertical.
This kit includes everything needed for installation, including the heavy-duty 7/8 inch sway bar bushings, the relocation brackets, the grease, the brake line relocation, everything you need. If you need a step-by-step installation on how to install this product, see any of our other sway bar installation videos. It's very easy to install this rear bar. As always, our Steeda parts are manufactured right here in our Valdosta, Georgia facility, made in the USA. They also include a lifetime warranty, so if you have any issues, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We'll be happy to take care of you. Comment below, let us know your thoughts, where you intend to use this competition sway bar. If you're a road course person, autocross, we would love to hear. If you want to see any other Steeda parts come down the pipeline, please let us know. We are all ears. Hit that like and subscribe button, that notification bell, and don't forget the most important thing.
Speed matters.